refreshing the user studio. It has system not done. Days of coming. I think it's a more and baseline.
I'm going to turn the video on so she
Refreshing again. The app now is live. It's hot and red and changing the titles and clicking notes.
okay.
Clicking save. 10 to 20 seconds. Right that is active.
Okay, so we can begin. Okay.
Sorry, screw.
There is a show, there is a show, there is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live tonight. There are two hosts, they are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby, they ain't crappy. It's a Roblin Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like ONPASSIVE. It's delicious. It's ONPASSIVE-licious. You can get anything that you want at National Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is the show we all love to go to. Roblin Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a Roblin Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like ONPASSIVE. It's delicious. It's ONPASSIVE-licious. You can get anything that you want at National Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live right now. Yeah. There is a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crappy. It's a Roblin Live right now. Updates, panels, info, fun, variety talk show. It's the one, like ONPASSIVE. It's delicious. It's ONPASSIVE-licious. You can get anything that you want at National Forest Restaurant. There is a show. There is a show. It is a show we all love to go to. Roblin Live right now. Yeah.
Do you, Roblin Live? I'm gonna
Host started recording.
say it again. Do you, Roblin Live? I know you do, 𝗲𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃. I know you do, Marty DeGarmo. I know you do, Red Redford. So do you, Roblin Live? That's the question, isn't it? All right. It's a profound yes around the globe. We have people from Bangladesh. We have people from the United States of America. We have folks like Peter Rogers from the UK. And we also have people from sunny Singapore, as in Toy Him, as in Charmaine, as in Sifu Francis Tay, as in Caleb. Woo. So we've got it together right here, right now. And have we got a topic for you folks tonight? Yes! But first, if you're not in the organization, you should be. And why aren't you? So if you want to be, all you got to do is go to roblinlive.ai or roblinlive.com. Either of those will get you there. Woo! Woo! That's a Ric Flair. Woo! Ooh, I got it. Woo! No, didn't get it that time. All right, here we go. Let's talk about the three products, O-Mail, O-Net, and O-Trim for you, and the opportunity to subscribe to OConnect. OConnect. Nothing like a hair in the old tongue there. All right, I think that came from the taco. At any rate, let's talk about the products that are available. You get 3 of them, and they're automatically yours. O-Mail, O-Net, and O-Trim. O-Mail, the best email on the planet. O-Net, the newest, hottest social platform walking the planet. And O-Trim. Where else can you trim up to 25 characters and get them down to 5 or 6? Right here, right now, on Passive. Yes. All right. So it's Roblin Live. This is day 564. Oh, yeah. And you thought it was only 364, didn't you, Martha? Okay. It's 564 straight Roblin Live broadcast coming to you from St. Petersburg, Florida, Madeira Beach, Florida, anywhere in Tampa Bay, Florida you want to call it. We got 1 cow, 1 calf and a half. 1 cow, 1 calf and a half. Well, we're not allowed to do that anymore. I see. Okay, the censors got us. So this is day 564. It's Sunday, the 10th day of March, 2024. And let's talk about what happened today. Other than the finals of the St. Pete Grand Prix, which were today. At 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the Bangla, India blast off. What a webinar that was with Sifu Francis and others.
That was a good one.
It was a good one. And the hosts were Balash, and the co-hosts were Dilip and Sadananda Das. Can't beat that. And they come to Roblin Live. So there you have it. 10 a.m. brought you Eastern Daylight Time now, because we've sprung ahead, kids. 10 a.m. today, Eastern Daylight Time, brought you live with Marty. And then at 3 p.m., I know you were expecting it at 2, but at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, along came the heroes and the OTech pros. Sans Mr. Takusi. Bob wasn't in today, but the rest of them were here. Vincent Ete and Oliver Fonte and Collins Mana. All right. They were there today answering questions and bringing up some new information. It was good. Now, it's 8 p.m. or let's see, where are we? Whoa, we're still on the eastern side of 8. We're not on the southeastern side of 8. So no harm, no foul. And you've got Roblin Live and Ollie.
The Wonder Dog.
Jaroo doggies. All right, and our topic tonight, and we think it's very apropos or appropriate for on Passivians, perseverance. Perseverance. Hanging in there, sticking with it, sticking to it. Let's talk about it. Now, it'll be followed by community time, where we invite all the attendees who want to come to the panel and lay it on the line. Tell it like it is. and there's no holds barred. Tonight we would like to talk, however, about perseverance and what it means to you. All right. And then the deaf community. It'll be followed by the deaf community with a bit of signs, which tonight, tonight we have Miss Deb Long. Miss Deborah Long will be doing a number about 10, it looks like. Signs. We're getting pretty proficient. Applause. Thank you.
Deb.
You're welcome. Right, the Mad Hatter. More applause. All right, here we go. Now, then it will be followed by a song by that youngster John Barilla. He's just come on to the singing scene in the last couple of years, and he's making a real splash. He's given Ella Fitzgerald a run for her money, and John Denver, and Frank Sinatra, and Tony Bennett. He's got them all. All right. He hasn't done Amazed yet by Lone Star, but that's a toughie.
Oh, is it?
You got to have range for that. And that's not cow dung range. That's just plain range. All right. Please pray for Ash and his family, including Ashmahan, his wife, Omar, the author, and Yusuf, the astronaut. Please pray for them, as well as the tech teams, the support teams, and the media teams. Please pray for all of them for their good health and safety. Then, also, please send out your love, light, and prayers to anyone else who may be ill or injured. And we seem to have lost. What list is that? I'm getting to that right now. I didn't have to put it up here. I knew what I was going to do. So we'd like to mention Delisa's dear friend and a friend of ONPASSIVE, Scott, passed away last night. Yesterday during the day. Sad story there with his family life disintegrating right before his eyes, his financial life disintegrating. And then along comes Good Samaritan Delisa Christie and her family and her 2 dogs. And what do? They help Scott to survive. They got him into ONPASSIVE, which is wonderful. He just did not live long enough to live out his dream. So, Scott, prayers wherever you are, brother. We know you're looking down upon us, and heaven knows we miss you already, brother. So, and you were very supportive to Delisa, and Delisa very supportive of you, and we know you both are missing each other. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. So prayers right from our family to yours, Scott, as well as to Delisa Christie, and she is your family. All right. Oh, if you hear of anyone else, please send out your love, light, and prayers to them. We understand Robin Noble is still undergoing treatment. Robin, good luck, and may you get better soon. And we also know that Marty DeGarmo is getting better from his cold. However, he decided to send it across the Atlantic and give it to Red Redfern. So Red was not on yesterday. Obviously, he's not on today because it's Sunday, and we're not sure about Monday Fun Day yet. So we'll have to wait and see. Check your listing in the back office to be sure. And then Chris took a siesta as well today, so it's just Marty during the morning hour. And then at 2 o'clock along came Heroes, as we mentioned. Okay. We've got a few announcements. We'd like to go over them rather quickly because we got a lot to cover tonight, and we're going to make it juicy and fun. All who have subscribed to OConnect, you now have a 10-day extension. That's right. It's free. You don't have to pay any money out. You don't have to have a coupon. None of that nonsense. It's free for 10 more days. Hopefully, during that 10-day period, not at the end of it, Ash, but at the beginning of that 10-day period, boom, we get OConnect in its final version, in its made for prime time version, and we can get off to the races. So we're hoping that that's the way that's going to go down, Ash, please. That'd be great. That'd be great. All right. Migration without hesitation. Ain't no reason to hesitate anymore. Okay? There's no reason. People have already gotten commissions put into their accounts, so you don't want to be left behind as regards that. Sign the NDA and the affiliate agreement. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. Check out Mr. Nazal. That's William Nazal. No, He's also, that's how he's known, old Billy. He's really known as Mr. Mohammed William Nazal. And he does his blog. In addition to his blog, he does videos and comments. So check him out. It's all on Passive, and it's all right there for you in X, formerly
Twitter.
Correct. Log into the OES. Oh, this thing's really getting better. Log into the OES and stay connected for the latest information. Hop on an OConnect if you would. Attend webinars and chats, time permitting, of course. And if you know of someone who needs help, you know the darn drill. You know it, know it, know it. All you got to do is help them. Helping one helps us all. Okay, now, that brings us to tonight's topic, perseverance. Perseverance. Before we get going, did you want to say any special hellos to anybody or shout outs? Michael Chata, of course.
Yeah, thank you to the moderators in our YouTube live stream. I see actively helping out tonight. We got Michael Chata, 𝗲𝗿𝗀𝗃𝗲𝗿𝘀𝗲𝗿𝘄, Roy Davies is also there, and they're helping by greeting folks and then monitoring that things are happening okay in the chat so that we can actually focus on the webinar itself. So we appreciate them. And there we got a lot of folks in the live chat right now. We got 𝗲𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗿𝘆 Pandal. Hello, 𝗲𝗲𝗃. We got Greg Lakin.
All right, Greg.
David Lavelle.
David Lavelle.
Sharon Whedon, 𝗣𝗲𝗄𝗃𝗲𝗿𝘆 Media is here.
Is she weeding her garden again?
I think so. She always is. Who else is there? Roy, David Lavelle. Is that it? That might be it. It's kind of quiet over there then.
Where's this in YouTube?
Yeah, I thought it says 20, but not everybody's chatting, in other words. You know what I mean?
They will be.
They're there.
As soon as we get this going
they're
here.
maybe just not saying anything. But in the actual webinar itself, OConnect, we've got 27 of you here. Hopefully that increases as we go on. Seems a little light for us. We got Isabel Bailey and John Barilla. We got, hello, John Barilla. We have
Tin Man.
Yeah, let me look up. Deborah Long. Deborah will be teaching science tonight. Maybe Cecil, I don't know if he'll be teaching too. Let me know. We got Mel.
Melanie Marcano in the house.
Armin Hogue.
Hoagie, Mr. Hogue.
Lisa McBride. We have
All right, Lisa.
Carmela Schwartz is here.
That's the fire girl. She's full of fire and roses. That's why they call her the Israeli Rose.
Angela Lalande is here.
Right, Angela.
We also have, let's go back up a bit. Deborah Long. Greg Miller. Hi, Greg.
Greg Miller in the house, as he is every night these days.
Yeah, he is. He's here every night. Subhash Ghosh is here. Hi, Subhash. We have Cynthia Deering. Hi, Cynthia. Chris Tiozone is here. Is that it?
I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, 𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃. Hi, Pinky. Pinki. I like the spelling.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. I think that's it.
All righty, that's it in the chat for now. Let's get after it if we can. Let's talk perseverance, okay? Or sticking to it. Sticking to it.
Oh,
Sticking to it.
Mary Simon Jimmy is here. Oh, welcome. She said, I'll attend community section today if there is any. Thanks, Rita. That's Mary Simon Jimmy. Welcome.
There will be.
Yeah, nice. And we have Sophia 𝗲𝗏𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃 M. Hello, Robin Live and everyone in the family. Heartfelt greetings to all birthday celebrants from Sophia. Oh, okay. So Mary, Simon, Jimmy is Rita.
All right, Rita.
So if you see Mary's name, it's actually 𝗲𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲. So just so
I know who Rita 𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗲 is.
it's 𝗲𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗲𝗃, Cecil. Yeah, I think I mentioned everybody.
You got it?
Mhm.
All right, let's get after it. Here we go. Tonight's topic, perseverance. All right, sticking to it, getting it done. Ollie's question of the evening, have you had situations where you had to stick with it in a big way, where you really had to persevere through troubled times, through problems, through issues, to get where you wanted to be? Let's talk about it, shall we? All righty then. Here we go. The meaning of perseverance. We should talk about that first. Here we go. And the meaning of perseverance is doing something despite difficulty or delays in achieving success. First off, we must possess the following: a feeling of steadfastness, where we want to stay with it, tenacity, of course, tenacity, and a refusal to ever give up. And in addition, may I say, perseverance requires patience. You got to have a little bit of patience. Determination, we got determination. And the resilience in the face of obstacles. Something gets thrown your way. Can you overcome it? Can you get after it? Just what can you do? And any opposition, any disappointments, and failures along the way. Okay, so be looking out for all of that. Over the centuries, persevering meant hanging tough. In other words, when the tough got going, no, when the going got tough, the tough got going. When the going got tough, the tough got going. All right, that's what that means.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
Yes.
When the going gets tough. Yeah.
That's right. And we will take no prisoners. So that's where the phrase came from, whether it be Thomas Edison, who failed hundreds of times with the light bulb and electricity, Dr. Jonas Salk with the polio vaccines, who didn't succeed on the first try, the first go round, to Bill Gates, who had many disappointing times and had to persevere, to Henry Ford, to the Wright brothers, guys that flew that first aircraft. Well, part of having the ability to persevere is following one's dreams. In other words, don't stray off the beaten track. In fact, the bigger the dream, the better the dream, whether it's professional or business or personal. Okay, and that's a fact. Several very important qualities are required in order to persevere. You can't just say you're going to do it, you got to act on it. Okay? So, in order to persevere, self discipline, grit, determination, yeah, courage, yes, and optimism, yes. And most importantly, the ability to delay gratification. In other words, don't pat yourself on the back too soon. Give it a little time to simmer.
And Carmela says in the chat, she says, perseverance is the secret for success.
All righty then. And so, to get up off the floor, should there be the smallest of failures along the way, was the last thing we wanted to say along those lines.
Mm-hmm. And Greg Miller says, I persevere with my bipolar. Good for you.
All right.
Perseverance.
Yes. So here are a few more folks who persevered along the way with their families, with their journey. You may have heard of a few of them. Let's mention a few by name, shall we?
All right.
Alexander Graham Bell. You know him as the phone guy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think he had a few snags along the way?
I imagine he did.
Yes, he did. And Alexander Graham Bell and Helen Keller, she was blind and deaf, both, who became a renowned author, a renowned lecturer, and an artiste. And then there's that famous guy we know from Silicon Valley. What's his name? Steve Jobs. Jobs. Steve Jobs of Apple fame, of course. And they shall remain nameless, of the marathon runners around the globe. They've got that steadfastness. They've got the stick-to-itiveness as well.
Mhm.
Then there's Walt Disney of the Disney companies, always persevering, never saying I'll take no for an answer, never. J.K. Rowling, she's the writer of Harry Potter fame. And boy, did she get turned away. She persevered. She kept after it. She got herself a movie, a TV show, and a radio show. Not too shabby. And my friend of a number of years, Dr. Rich, who kept after it in medical school. Doesn't matter what medical school you go to, you got to have perseverance. You got to have steadfastness. You got to be ready to rumble. So that's my friend Rich. And then my kids. My kids played sports, and who would never give up? It wasn't about failing. It wasn't about an exact grade. They just never gave up. And then there's my ex-wife, who has had so many ailments, including cancer 4 times, plus, and she's still ticking. She just had a procedure the other day to help with her heart. So that all being said, that's all good. And then I have a lifelong friend. Her name is Michelle Robertson, and she fought through polio and became a renowned law professor at Duke University. She's retired now, but you never know it. She's still got it, for sure, for sure, for sure. Now, there was more in the prompter, I thought, that went with this.
No, I didn't. I put the X there.
Yeah, I know, but
That's it.
there was a lot more information somewhere on the page. It may not have picked it up, I guess. All right, well, that's no problem at all. That's my friend Michelle. And then you've got my kids that, while they may not have had the best grades in school, a couple of them still got through, still finished it. So, and then there's too many others to mention. So without
That's it.
mentioning,
That's the bottom.
oh, okay, I've got the bottom. Okay.
No,
Oh, I meant the bottom.
That is.
That is the bottom. Sarai. So that's it. There's too many to mention around. You got Oprah Winfrey. You got Alexander Graham Bell with the telephone. You got Thomas Alva Edison, who had trouble with the lights. All these people, every one of them's a hero. They're a hero of mine too. All right. So, without further ado, are we ready for community time at 8:38, or too early?
It's a bit early. You want to just say a few hi's to the people in the chat?
I think I can do that, Miss Nakamoto. Let's say a few hellos.
Just close lock so you can read it.
All right. All right, it's locked now, so let me go scrolling all the way to the top, and let's talk about some folks that are here. John Barilla in the house, the Tin Man. Lisa McBride, Chris Tiazone again, Lisa McBride, and Chris Tiazone again. Michael Chata, of course. Michael Chata, Chris Tiazone, and Michael Chata again and again and again, and John Barilla again. Anwar Venmo in the house. All righty doody.
And we do know that with the time change, that it's quite early for those in India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. So when we start, let me see. It is like 5:30, I think. 5:30 in India. So it used to be 6:30 a.m. Now it's 5:30 a.m. It's 5:45 in Nepal. It is 6 a.m. when we start in Bangladesh. So it's a bit early for folks. For our Asian folks in Philippines, Singapore, Malaysia, we now start at 8 a.m. their time. So, we understand not everybody's up at
4:30 or 5:30 or 6:30. All right.
5:30 in India.
Let's say hello again to Lisa McBride, and then we got Chris Tiazone again doing his testing, of course, and John Barilla. Carmela Schwartz is here. Pinky Venmo is here. The Venmo kid is here. And there's Lisa again. Carmela again. Pinky again and again. Pinky, Pinky, Pinky. Carmela Schwartz, of course, in the house.
And in the YouTube live stream, we got a few more people. I see Gina Leva. She's in the YouTube live stream today. We have Charles Hollingshead. We have AP Madhusudahan as well. Welcome. We have David Switzer in the live stream.
David Switzer is in the house. All right, David.
Cheyenne Voice is here.
All right, Cheyenne.
And we have Sanju Dada Jadhav. Hello.
Welcome.
Manindra Jaiswal.
Welcome to you, Virginia.
Yeah. And I think I caught up with that.
All right, all caught up. Melanie Marcano is in the house, along with, as we mentioned, Lisa McBride, John Barilla, Deborah Long is here. There goes Mel again, John Barilla, Deborah Long, John Barilla, blah, blah, blah. Test, 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 test. Pinky is here, and Deborah Long is here. Melanie Marcano is here. Not too shabby. I mentioned all these people. Okay. All right. Sorry.
You went way up. Just would go up like 5 minutes is good enough because I went over the ones earlier, right? You know what I mean? I went over all those already. Okay, we have Diane Michaud here, Pat Green, Charlie Ellis, we call him Bo.
All right, Bo's here. Bo knows.
Kushal Pegu, who's our moderator in our live chat. He's here with us on this side.
Thank you very much.
So he's not always able to come in because of the internet issue, but he's here today, and he says, today, lucky to be here. So we're happy to have you here, Kushal. It's so nice that you could actually log in. Don Swihart is here saying hello to all. Cecil Weir, he's going to be Cecil will be teaching signs. We have Jennifer Drummond saying hello to us all.
All right.
Very nice. Just going down a bit. Armin Hogue, he says, hello, time change is why I'm late. Too. Hello, everyone. I've not mentioned, and he's saying hello to all those folks. I think the time change threw him off. Greg Lakin says, you didn't mention my name, but thanks to Michael Chata, I'm on OConnect. Yeah, I mentioned the name. I said Greg Lakin in the YouTube live. All right, I think we've caught up.
All right, we have caught up. It's now time. It's, let's see, 8:42. That's just about the right time for community time. And let's explain how that's done. Are we going to be able to do it the quick and easy way tonight or no?
Always do it the same way. We have to do it through the second, showing the second tab, remember?
All right.
Okay. Sharing ONPASSIVE.com, it says. OConnect. No. I think I'm sharing. There it is. It's just slow to switch over. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put the special ticker message by Michael Chata, and I enjoyed his ticker today for Roblin Live Show. Look at the artistry in the emojis. Thank you so much, Michael. So we're going to switch over to the information about how to become a panelist. That'll be the new ticker, and you can see it streaming across from left to right. And to be a panelist, you got to click the speaker request. She's using Mary Simon Jimmy. So that is Rita. Rita, you know you can rename yourself. All you got to do is click on your name, and it'll switch over to whatever what you want to type in. That's a pretty cool feature. We have Cecil Weir.
All right, Cecil, come on down, brother.
Cecil Weir. And Cecil will be teaching us signs We have 2 sign language teachers tonight. Yay! Deb and Cecil.
All right, all right, all right.
And his camera.
A couple more people coming in.
We got
David Switzer from
He
Kansas
He
City.
was on the live stream and now he's with us in OConnect.
All right, all right, all right, David.
He's coming in.
All right, who else? Like you guys found Rob Lynn live, okay? Armin Hoax here. Look out, Armin. Come on down. Barking tree frogs. Come on in, Armin.
And we got Anuj Kumar coming in. Welcome,
All right.
Anuj.
Mr. Kumar is in the house. All right.
Okay, Marmin, you need to turn the speaker off. Whatever you have another sound coming on. Armin, so the other sound turn off so we won't hear that background, okay?
All right.
Thank you, Marmin.
There's Carmela. Woo! All right, tonight's topic is perseverance.
Armin, can you keep muted? Keep muted, Armin.
Mute.
Thank
Mute.
you, Armin. You got to keep muted.
369-11-12 plus Lynn and myself. Not too shabby. We're up to 41 there and another 30 or so there, so about 70. So not too shabby for a Sunday night. We don't want to get too crazy here tonight. We're going to be doing a little bit of community time. We want to hear from each and every one of you that wants to speak. It's not a requirement here. I'm required to speak, but I can't get away from it. But you guys can speak if you want to. And then we will also have some signing tonight with Deb and Cecil. We appreciate you guys very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and hello. And then we'll have a song. I believe we're going to have a song by 𝗣𝗲𝗿𝘀𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗿. Is that not correct, John? All right. All right, that's what I meant to say. I didn't mean to say you wrote it. The song you wrote is the theme song for Rob Lynn Live, where you can get anything that you want. So let's, without further ado, kick this off. Who wants to go first? Come on now, raise that hand, and away we go. Okay, you're going to make me do it. You're going to make me pull the trigger. Don't do it. All right, I'll start it off. No, I won't. Carmela will. Go ahead, Carmela. Shalom, shalom. You are right on, Carmela. Well, that opinion holds true for a lot of us. So thank you for that. We appreciate you, and don't go away because I know it's what is it, 3 o'clock or 2:30 in the morning there now? 3 o'clock. You're forgiven, and we just appreciate you being here. Let's go now, if we may, from Israel over to Canada to Melanie Marcano. Double Mel.
Hello.
All right.
Yay.
That's the right attitude. That'll get you lots of places.
Yeah.
So that's good stuff. Okay. Well, thank you, Melanie, Mel. We appreciate that. And now we're going to Greg Lakin. Greg Lakin, go ahead, Greggy. Yeah, she was just commenting that Roblin Live has been on, quite a few days straight without missing a day, and that's something that a lot of people look at and say, "Wow, if they can do it, I can do it." And that's true; they can if they want to. And that was the basic. She was very nice about what she said about Lynn and myself. So thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Carmela.
Thank you, Carmela, and thank you, Greg. Appreciate that. Okay, let's now go. We're going back to Carmela, I believe. Go back to Carmela, and then we're going back to Melanie again. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. All right, here we go. Go ahead, Carmela. Carmela. Yeah, muted, Carmela.
She's trying.
Unmute yourself and come on out.
She's trying. You're still muted. You may have to. Okay, so
All right.
it's great.
Uh, I'm not sure. I'll come back to him. Okay, thank you, Carmela. Appreciate that. Greg, were you done, or are you coming back for round two here? Oh, no problem, brother. Hey, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going back to Mel. Mel in Canada. Mel. Hello. I got you.
I am.
Well, it was. Now it's down. It was up. That's true. He keeps getting knocked down. He keeps bouncing back up. That's called perseverance and stick-to-itiveness for sure.
He's tough.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Mel. We're going to Rita Lateca, Miss Lateca, Miss Mary Simon, Jimmy. Doing good.
Ooh.
All right. Thank you. There's 20 of you folks on the panel. Thank you, Rita. We appreciate you. Over to Pat from Kansas. Dorothy, bring it. Bring it, Dorothy. Bring it. Did you get a Costco hot dog? Wow. Well, the mouthful was the Price Chopper. Why didn't you go to Costco and get a hot dog? You know? All right. Okay. All right. Well, listen. All right, we want to say thank you to Francis Tay. Thank you, Sifu, for your super sticker. We appreciate that very much, as does Oliver Nakamoto Gorman. We always put Ali Nakamoto because when he's good, he's Oliver Nakamoto. When he's bad, he's Oliver Gorman. So tonight he's been Ali Nakamoto. He's been very, very good tonight, as he is almost every night. Is every night, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Okay, now what was I doing next? I mentioned that. Oh, I want to mention. I didn't mention the names of the host and the co-host on the webinar from this morning, and it's very important we do that. These are leaders from both Bangladesh
I think
and India, right?
the name of the group, I didn't write it down, but my memory is OPAI, Internet Future Family. I believe that's the name of the
Internet Future Family.
something like that. Sadananda, correct me if I'm wrong. We were supposed to write it down, but we forgot to write your group name. But that was a special webinar today. And as you all know, Sadananda is a loyal follower of our show and of OES. So we were more than happy to support Francis's speaking and the engagement there. It was really special. And the host was
The host was Balas Chakraborty. Chakraborty. Thank you, Balas. That was great today. You did a banner job. Sadananda Das and Dilip Roy were the two co-hosts, and it was a good session.
And all of you who are regulars here, you know Sadananda, right? He's here with us
Every night. He doesn't miss, and it's very early in the morning for him like it is for Carmela. So thank you to Sadananda, Dilip, and Balas.
He had to wake up early and be here at 5:30 a.m. his time in India. So thank you.
Oh, yes, with the time change, it really messes things up just a hair.
He's dedicated.
All right, where are we going next here? Anybody else looking for some hands? Let's see who hasn't said anything now that wants to say something. Let's go to Ohio and Dawn and DL. All right, thank you. And yeah, I had started to mention not just Ash, and not Orville and Wilbur, but Alexander Graham Bell. How many times did he have to come back? You know, it didn't work necessarily the first time with that tin cup and the string. Although, what an idea! What a grand idea the guy had. And there's Jonas Salk and Dr. Sabin. I mean, these guys took all sorts of criticism about vaccines back in the day. And quite frankly, I think Jonas Salk is a saint, and I know he's somewhere in heaven looking down upon us. He saved literally tens of millions of lives with his development of the polio vaccine. And I wanted to mention, I think I mentioned a few folks earlier, but I wanted to mention my friend Michelle Robertson. Michelle's from Savannah, Georgia. She was one of the early polio victims back in the 50s. And I met. She was, and I think I've told this story before on Friday Night Live. She was on the curb or on the driveway at their house, which was across the street, kitty corner, to my parents and our house. And she was there with her 5 siblings. That's right, 6 Robertsons getting ready to get on the school bus. And she was on her crutches, and I was on my bicycle, and I came roaring around on the street, and I ran into Michelle. And to this day, it's some 70 days, 70 years later, I saw her two St. Patty's days ago, and we still had a smile about that day. That's how I met the Robertson family, and she went on to become a not just a writer, but a lawyer and a professor emeritus at Duke University Law. So that's perseverance right there. And you know something else? She walked down, I wasn't there for this. She walked down the aisle, talk about perseverance. She walked down the aisle at Duke University when she got her law degree. That is perseverance. And you've got people like Oprah who've had, a bad childhood and came back and became a multi millionaires. And you've got literally tons of others. I mean, I've got a couple of my kids that were told they'd never play sports past Little League, and I had one go on to the NFL, and everybody else played in high school. So I don't know, something wrong with that picture in terms of people's perception. So perception does not equal perseverance. Perseverance always will trump perception. And I'm proud of my kids. I'm proud of Michelle. I'm proud of my ex-wife who's come back 4 times from cancer. I mean, if the will is there, perseverance, it's got a shot. It's got a shot if the will is there. So I'll get off my soapbox. I mean, I could give you a list. Thomas Alva Edison with the light bulb. How many times did he shock himself? I read that in the book. He hurt himself every time he tried to get the light bulb to come on. And he broke the light bulb or whatever. It wasn't a real light bulb then. It was just the incandescent, just a filament. And he cut his fingers on the filament, but the guy kept persevering. And look at us now. We've got more electricity in many areas, and if he'd be turning over in his grave if he knew about load shedding. I'll tell you that right now. Mm-hmm. So I see Deb, you have your hand raised, and so does France. I'm not sure who was first. France, should we have lady first? Is that all right? All right. Let's go to Deb. Go ahead, Deb.
Definitely.
Deb, did you want to? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go to Ocala, Florida, and France Marceline. Go ahead, France. France, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Very good stuff for sure. Let's now go to Juanita. Juanita Slack, bring it, bring it, bring it, bring it, Juanita. Unmute, please. Juanita, if you want to speak, would you unmute, please? S'il vous plaît. That's the extent of my French, by the way. Okay. Si, oui, 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 oui. Juanita, did you want to speak? If so, unmute. You know how to unmute? Juanita? Okay, we'll come back to Juanita. We got to move along. As Yush says, moving along. Let's go back to Greg Lakin. Go ahead, Greg. Greg Lakin. Did you mean to raise your hand, Greg? All right, it looks like Greg may be frozen. Greg, if you can hear us, go ahead and refresh. And if you wanted to speak, just lower your hand and raise your hand again. We'd appreciate it. All right, where are we going next? Juanita, are you ready to speak? Juanita.
I want to do a screenshot after this because it's nice and tiny.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and do a screenshot at the moment. So if you...
Look, Rita, Mohammed Ashraf, you guys want to come to the camera? We're going to do a screenshot. David Switzer. Who else? Armand.
Rita
Gianna.
Loteca, there she is. I knew she'd be here.
Juanita Slack. Anybody else want to be on camera? We're going to take a picture now.
All right, Gianna, come on. We need to see you on panel.
He usually comes over.
Yeah, he does.
Time.
He does. He does. All right. Well, without further ado, there's David Switzer.
All right.
If you remember one of the songs, in 3, in 2, in 1. Now. I'm driving a car.
Let's see if everybody had time. Oh, no. I think I took it too quickly.
Took it too quickly. We're going to do it one more time.
We'll give you more time. After 3, I'll pause, and then we'll take it.
She's killing me here.
1, 2, 3. Picture now. Okay, let's see if everybody did something. Oh, much better.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Diane. That's great. That was when I love you. There's Gianna. Okay, okay, okay.
Very nice. Huh.
You're doing good, Greg.
Oh, I don't know. Strange.
He's a little bit on the odd side. I saw James Kilgore just came in. He's here somewhere. James,
Nice.
James.
Very nice.
All right. I don't see his picture there at all.
Hmm.
That's okay. Let's move along. We'd like to have a few more comments if we could, and then we'd like to do a little bit of signing, if that's okay with everybody.
He's done.
Okay. Very good. Carmela, go ahead, Ms. Schwartz. Awesome. All right, buckle your seatbelt there, Schwartz. All right. All right, sounds good. I haven't seen anybody buffering tonight. This is cool stuff, by the way. This is we're so close we can reach out and touch someone on this. So reaching out and touch someone, Pat, I'm touching you. Go ahead. Dorothy. Okay.
Ah,
Right. All right. All right, all right, all right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Francis, I know you don't have your hand raised, but I just raised it, so go ahead. Because you know you persevered. Oh no, I saw you. I saw you in the corner there. Oh no, I saw you. All right, thank you, Francis.
Thank you.
And you know, your story, which a lot of people know about, and I know about in particular, everything from being a missionary, that takes perseverance. Everything being a shop owner to an executive uh, in a record company, music company, to a boat builder, to a transportation company. You persevered the whole time because if you've had to change careers or change paths, you just picked up and did it. So I respect that a lot, Francis. Thank you, brother. All right, it looks like Ashok is here. Go ahead. You came in late last night, but you're early today, so go ahead. Go ahead. You're unmuted. Go ahead, sir.
Hi, Ashok. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
How are you? I'm looking like what?
She's looking like a mother. Oh, and I'm looking like a father? I'm a grandpa. Look at that hair. Oh no, I'm very proud that I'm a father, and I'm proud that Lynn is a stepmother and grandma. It's all good stuff, brother. Thank you for noticing that. It must be my gray hair that kind of pointed that out. I don't know.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes.
Mhm.
I would say there's a very good possibility that's happening. They gave, as you may have heard, and I mentioned it a few times, a 10-day extension to the 20th, and that's still within the month of March. And it could happen at any time. And this is what Ash said over the last couple of sessions on OP360. So, yep. Make sure, as I've mentioned again a few times, to please log into your OES and check the ticker. Also check for any pop-ups in the O Founders, and that way you'll be ready because they said it is done, it's complete, but there was a little more testing they wanted to do. So just bear with it. Hopefully it'll be in a few days to 10 days, and we'll be off to the races. This thing goes viral any day now. Buckle your seatbelt. Marty has said this, and I just want to reiterate that there are lots of folks that are coming into OnPassive. So just stand by and know that March is going to be a good month. And I'm not a rah rah guy. I try to keep it down. I mean, I rah rah other things, but when it comes to when things are going to happen, I really don't know. Lynn doesn't know. DeGarmo doesn't know. Redfern doesn't know. Yes, do they have meetings? We're not in on them, but they have meetings with what they call a core of people, and they discuss these things with Ash on a WhatsApp call. But none of that has really come out to the light if they've had any discussions on a specific date. So I don't want to hazard a guess on that, but just stay tuned. We're right there. I mean, this is stage 4 of a four act play. So stay tuned. We appreciate.
Mhm.
Well, that would be a home run for sure. The commissions have been paid steadily into the wallet, but there were very few people that have received them, truth be known. And the only ones who received them got it in crypto back in September. But the rest of us who had, not accepted it in crypto or withdrew it in crypto, we're still waiting. So we're still waiting. We're in that group with everybody else, okay, who've been waiting. So we're waiting patiently. Sometimes I'm not so patient. Sometimes I raise my voice. I don't hit the wall anymore. I used to take my fist and hit the wall. I don't do that anymore because I got arthritis and it hurts like hell. So I don't do that anymore. Those days are over. But I'm feeling real good about the month of March. I'm hoping this is the last extension, but I don't know. But the nice thing is, look at what we've got here right now, this ONPASSIVE OConnect. You're in India, we're in Florida, and it's like I can reach out and touch you
Mhm.
or scratch you behind the ear. I mean, it's that clear a picture. Nobody's got this. And there's no buffering hardly at all. And you're in India, and India used to have a lot of buffering. I don't see any buffering in your neighborhood.
Mhm.
An Indian guy. I'll tell you one thing. If anybody's close to India, next, next. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We love you, brother. If anybody's sure. I see. All right. Very
Very good.
all right. And you're going to see Ash at the, we'll see Ash at the top because we're all headed to the new top. So we appreciate your comments. I'm sorry I couldn't be more specific on days and dates, but I don't want to hazard a guess and then, the next thing I know, somebody's following behind my car on the way to the post office, and bumps into my car because they don't believe me. So thank you. We appreciate your comments. And let's get a little clarity now from Mr. Francis Tay. Sifu, go ahead. Thank you. Appreciate it. Francis. Thank you, Francis. Appreciate it very much, brother. We've got Mel next. Mel, go ahead, please. You're next. Yes. That's what I call a solid wingman there, Francis. All right. Thank you, Mel. Let's go to Greg Lakin. Greg Lakin's next on The Price is Right. Greggy, are you unmuted? Unmute. Unmute, young man. Unmute. You're audible. Go ahead. All right. That's called perseverance, brother. All right. And you keep spreading the word the way you are, brother. We appreciate that. We're going to swing on over to Pat, and then I think we're going to do signing, and then we're going to do John's song. So go ahead, Pat. Way to throw it out there, Pat. All right, we're going back to the gallery view so I can make sure we don't miss anyone. Then we'll do.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. And it'll be in the chat, Facebook chat. All right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's make sure we don't miss anyone. Back to Mel. Go ahead, Mel. Hi, Guyana. Back to Mel. You and your sticky hand syndrome. All right, no problem. Hey, worse things have happened in my life. That's like nothing. So no problem at all. We can do a little signing now if we could, and Lynn will introduce who's doing what with what signs, and then John, we'd like you to sing a song if you're still with us. Okay.
Okay, so we have two teachers tonight. We have Deb and Cecil. So we'll start with Deb and end with Cecil. So Deb has a nice list of signs he's going to be teaching us, including exciting, boring, beautiful, ugly, long, short, soft, hard, question, answer, warm, cool, true, fake, right, wrong, come, go, open, close. So those are the words she'll be teaching us tonight. We'll go to the
Side view.
Side view for her. Okay, Deb.
Go ahead,
You
Deb.
can start teaching first.
Ready.
I always thought that's funny.
Boing, boing, boing. Ooh.
Okay, let me save the picture. Good job, CA. I'm going to save the picture. 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, let's go back to gallery. All right, so you can go ahead and you wanna let her review, right? No, you wanna go into Cecil? Okay, time is kind of running out, so we're gonna go ahead and Cecil will teach. She's gonna be teaching 1 minute. Oh, Cecil will be teaching brave, scare, hide, seek, looking, look, found, lost, dirty, clean, shine, and wash hands. Okay, his signs may be a little bit different, but that's the list of his signs. We'll go to Cecil now. He'll be on the side view, okay? So look for him. Scroll up and down until you find Cecil. Hello, he says. Hello. Ready? Are you ready? Brave. 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 Scared. Your facial expression should look scared. 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 Hide. 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 See. Oh, seek. I guess that's the time for see. Looking, meaning searching. Looking for or searching. Look. With the letter L, the sign is with the letter L. Look. Your eyes looking forward. Found. Like you found something, right? You pick it up and you found it. It's time for found. Lost. Lost. Like losing something. Lost. Lost. Dirty. Everybody sign dirty. Dirty. Clean. Oops. Clean. Shiny. Shiny. And wash hands. Wash hands. Wash hands. Yay. Cecil, can you teach dirty again? I want to take a picture because it's a clear sign. So everybody sign dirty. Dirty. Okay, I got it. Hold 1 second while I save the picture. 1 second. Okay, we'll go back to the gallery and we'll take a picture of everyone signing dirty because it's easy to see the sign, okay? So let's go back to the gallery view. Everybody signed dirty and stay signing it until I take a picture, okay?
No, John's doing worse. He's cleaning his hands.
Everybody signed dirty. Oh, good.
Excellent.
Wait.
Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Let me see. Okay. Nice, you guys. Nice signing.
Yeah, once again, you can get anything that you want at Roblin Life's restaurant.
Yay.
Change that up a little bit. And now, without further ado, let's bring on the baritone himself, the one, the only, John JJB Tin Man. Go ahead, John.
I muted it.
Okay. So
All right, John. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What a night. Perseverance. Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. We had stories of perseverance in our little talk, little monologue. We had perseverance stories from you guys, all you gals and guys. Good stuff all the way around. Now, I've got to have my DL fix for the night, so sorry, DL, but you're next. All right, thanks. And you wouldn't know it if you listened to the news. And I'm not going to mention any networks, but they're all a bunch of crapola right now. To tell you the truth, I don't care what country you're in, you're getting crap fed to you. Pardon my English. Because perfect example. Here we go with another Robbie Boy example. This is perfect. I go to Walmart today, and I don't like going there. I like going to Publix. I go to Walmart to buy my Walmart brand half and half. I get there bright and early at 7:30. They were open at 7. I go inside and I go right to the. I'm only going to get one item, and that's true. That's all I was going to get. I go right to the half and half, and I look at the quarts. I look at the half gallons. The quarts are the price of the half gallons from last week. The from last week. I just bought this stuff. I bought 2 half gallons and went through it in like 8-9 days. The quarts are now $4.99. That's what a half gallon was a week ago. So talk about perseverance. Almost turned around and walked out and said, "Nah, I gotta have half and half," and that's probably going to be the cheapest. So actually, the cheapest in the United States right now is Costco. And my son's firm hauls Costco's half and half, which is made by the Hood Dairy folks, and they're selling that still for $2.49 a half. Excuse me, $2.49 a quart. So it's under $5 for a half a gallon, but that's almost double what it was a month ago. So talk about persevering. Ay, ay, ay. So that's it for my stories. Anyone else want to go before we go? Anybody else?
You're good.
All right, everybody's good. It was a grand panel tonight. Perseverance. Was it Francis? Was that a topic you suggested, or Lynn, or me? I forget.
I think it was you.
Oh, it was me. Look out now. Big Daddy had a topic for a change. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Carmela. It was me, as a matter of fact.
Thank you.
You,
Yes.
that's perseverance.
True.
Thank you. Thank you. Now I'm fired up. I could go another 2 hours, but we're not going to. At any rate, we appreciate everybody in the chat. The chat blew up tonight.
Yeah, very
I watched the
active
chat. You want to say a few thanks in the chat? We need to do that. These people need to be known.
Yeah.
Right here, right now on Rob Lynn Live.
We got Angela Land.
Angela was here as usual.
Juanita Slack.
She was on
she is on
with
the
us.
panel, but she's shy. So one day she said she'll probably
Juanita.
speak one day when she's ready, but she's active in the chat. That's fine. Of course, Pat Green, she's on our panel, but also chatting. Francis Tay, Ashish 𝗲𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃. I hope I pronounced that right.
There you go again with the Indian names.
Ashish, welcome. He says hello. He or she says hello. Hello.
Thank you for being here, Ayesh.
We got Charlie Ellis. You know.
Bo is in the house.
He sure is. Let me scroll up a bit. Juanita Slack, Clover Kelly.
Clover Kelly in the house. I like it.
Yeah. And Mel and Pat, as I said. Armin Hogue is in the chat as well. Angela Leland said, "What a lively and fun song, John." Thank you, John. That's nice. And Carmela says, "Thank you, everyone, for a great evening. Great. Say I am gratitude. Hashtag Ashara is the best."
All right, let's go to DL and Dawn. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. And DL, I didn't see any buffering. There was a brief time when Greg kind of faded, but he came right back. So, and that wasn't a buffer.
Yeah.
So that's good stuff. That could just be weather in the area or whatever. So this is good, man. I think we're looking at tonight probably the best we've ever seen it, and it's better than it's been, and good things.
Yeah, it's really
good things. And I hate to sound like a broken record, but good things are so close and so near. And like Eshok said, when? Well, how about now? So I'm feeling pretty good that we're that close. So stand by. You got a 10-day extension. It may not even last 10 days.
True. And I want to say hello to Rabindra Kumar. Hi, how are you?
John, turn the Oscars off, will you?
We heard the Oscars loud. Okay. We want to say hi to 𝗣𝗲𝗿𝗀𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗿𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗃. He's always with us. We appreciate you so much. And hello to Shankar Lal, L-A-L. Welcome to our show. It's nice. We got some new faces too coming in. Frank Rowe, he says he had a lot of buffering tonight. It was hard for him to understand folks in the panel. Sorry you went through that. David LaBelle, I think I mentioned that earlier. Levi Mamabolo's here tonight.
Levi in the house.
Very nice.
All right, I think we got one more hand. Let's go back to Greg Lake and wrap it up. Greg, take us home. All right, good stuff. What better way to end a night on being able to hear us good and well or good or whatever that. You're the English major. So thanks for that. We appreciate that. I want to say salute to all veterans, salute to all active duty military, and salute to all first responders, and a double salute to all of you guys. Thank you for being here tonight. Unmute and let's say good night, good afternoon, and good morning, America and the world. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, Francis.
Good night, Rita.
Good night, Rita.
We love you all.
We love you all. Thank you. And on 3, 1, 2, good night. 1, 1. See ya.